Hello everyone, Brady L. Lewis here. Make a quick video over what makes a profitable niche and what makes money with that niche. First thing is you need to be detailed. People call it a micro niche, a sub niche, whatever it is. You can't be too broad. You don't want a niche like games. That's just way too broad. But when you're digging down, you don't want to go so far as to create a niche that there's not enough members in it to make you enough money. It has to be worth your time. So if you wanted to create a niche over a specific game, like maybe a game that you made, and there might be 50 people, your friends and family, that play the game. They're the only ones that have ever even heard of it. Well, obviously that's too small of a niche. It's not going to make you any money because there's not enough members in that niche. When you come up with a niche, think for a second, see if there's any subcategories of it, because you might be too broad and not even know it. And what I mean by that is if you decide on the niche of role-playing games, that might seem like a micro niche to you, but it's not really. There's so many subcategories of it, and the actual subcategories would make better niches because they're smaller, more focused, more detailed. Keep that in mind. You want to make sure that you can monetize your niche. Some niches they don't have the opportunity to be monetized. So you want to make sure when you find a niche that there's products that you'll be able to promote that are associated with that niche or related or complementary, whatever, as long as there's products that the people in your niche will be wanting to buy. You can also, if you're a CPA, cost per action affiliate marketer, check and make sure there's offers that are related to your niche. Same thing with the products. If you're doing only CPA offers, you need to make sure, if you're going to spend some time making websites or whatever for this specific niche, you need to make sure there's offers that those people will be interested in filling out so you can make some money. And you also want to make sure that it's a niche where people are willing to spend money on it. If it's something like picture frames, only hardcore artists, framers, etc., they're the only ones that are going to be really spending money on picture frames. If your niche was like photography or recreational picture taking, whatever, the normal person isn't going to be spending money on high quality, high dollar picture frames. So make sure that your niche, the people that you're targeting, are actually going to buy your products. And this is the biggest one. It has to be passionate. The people that you're targeting have to be passionate about the niche that you're putting them in. If they're not passionate, they're not going to be interacting, they're not going to be interested enough, and most importantly, they're not going to be spending any money or making you any money. It needs to be something that they would defend to their friends or at a party. They have to care about it enough to talk about it, defend it. They can't be embarrassed of it. If it's something like bladder control problems, people aren't really going to interact with it. I'm not saying you couldn't have a website and sell products that way, but you couldn't do anything like on Facebook or Twitter, anything like that, because nobody's going to want to fess up in front of their friends that they have bladder problems. It also needs to be a niche where people actually want to spend money on the products. And that's why the dog training, dog products niche has been so profitable for so long, because people love their pets and they want to spend money over and over again on products, on training, on food for their pets, because they're passionate about them. So those are a few things that you need to think about when you're considering a niche. Make sure you click the link below in the description. You can pick up a free copy of a great little course called Quick Niche Profits, and you'll learn a lot more about how to make money with your niches. So don't forget to click